Good morning and welcome to Only in Sedona Yoga. Let's just begin getting that synovial fluid flowing to your body. A little warm up here. We'll go into our vinyasa flow. Take it down to the floor for some yin style stretches before we finish with our closing meditation. Today's theme is try again. If you're enjoying this video series, please help us keep the loving mission going by hitting like, subscribe, and share. Just take a moment now to unite your breath and body, limbering up that spine, letting the arms stretch and flow from side to side, warming up the whole body. And let's come into a nice wide plie position, and let's just roll those shoulders back as we bend the knees. Wiggle your fingers if you've been working on a keyboard all day. Roll out your wrists. Help prevent or treat any carpal tunnel syndrome. And also warming up those knees, getting our blood flowing in a gentle way, uniting our breath and our body movements. Give me 2 more here, just like this. Hold it to the side, and let's just warm up our waist with a few Tai Chi twists, gently flowing side to side. You can lift up your heels, get your whole body involved. Feels good to gently move and stretch, especially if you've been sitting in a chair or lying still in bed all night. And let's come to the front of our mat to begin our vinyasa flow. Stand nice and tall in your mountain pose. Roll your shoulders back. Imagine that invisible string lifting your head up towards the ceiling. And go ahead and let's begin. Nice deep inhale. Bring your palms together. You can arch back slightly as you stretch overhead. And as you exhale, start walking your way down to your first forward fold. We'll take a few breaths here to get cozy. Choose the option that works for you. You might be holding on here. Perhaps you can hook your toes. Maybe you want to swing side to side like a pendulum. That's a great option. If your lower back is feeling a little stiff and you need a little more gentle love and loosening as we get into our stretches. If you want to bring your shoulders into it, you can interlace the fingers behind. Please just give me 2 to 3 more nice deep breaths in whatever version of your forward fold you like. Inhale. And exhaling, relaxing into it. It's a beautiful day here in Sedona, but it's going to be a hot one. We're in a heat wave. And with your next exhale, bring those hands to the earth. You might need to brace or bend your knees. Step back into your plank position. Hold it nice and firm there. And you might want to take an easier chaturanga here by bringing your knees down. Or you can stay on your toes. Either way, take those shoulders, bring them just a bit past your elbows so you can gently lower down. And lift up into a little cobra. Take a second here to breathe. You can look over each shoulder as you open up that upper spine. If you're finding this is just too much on your low back today, you always have the option of taking it down into a yin style sphinx pose. A little easier on your lower back if that's feeling really stiff today. This is your time for your self-care, so treat yourself with love. Bring those palms to the mat if you're on your elbows. Lift up to all fours, a little easier way to get into our down dog. Tuck those toes and gently come up into your first down dog of the day. Take a second to adjust your positioning here. Bend your knees. Lift your fanny just a little bit higher so you create that beautiful V shape. And then since it's our first one, go ahead and walk out your dog a little bit by bringing one heel to the mat and then the next, moving with your breath here. Just uniting your breath-body movements in whichever way feels most natural to you. Hold now at the second. In the center, get your balance. Inhale, bring that right leg up into a down dog split. Exhale, step that leg forward. Remember, you have the option here to use your hand and get it into that low lunge nice and firm. Pivot your back foot. Bring yourself up into a beautiful warrior. We're only going to be here for a short period, so just take a breath. And we're going to inhale directly up into a peaceful warrior, right over into your side angle, and hold here for a breath. Look up towards that gorgeous sky and take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Inhale as you lift yourself back up into a peaceful warrior and extend that front leg. Take yourself down into a triangle. I'm going to use my block to show you here today. Lifting up as you straighten that front leg. Let's stay here for 2 or 3 breaths as you master the pose. Wiggle around. Find where it feels good. And you get that nice long stretch. And with an exhale, we're going to take this down into a low lunge. Listen carefully. You're going to bring your right knee to the ground. Your left leg and your left arm are going to sweep. You might want to watch for sweep around. And open up to a gate pose. Reach nice and long. Feel the elongation through those intercostal muscles that line your rib cage. Also elongating that ITB band that runs down to your knee. Hold and breathe. Inhale up at the top. And exhale back down to all fours and push back into your down dog. Pause for a breath. That was a little challenging. Good job, yogi. Inhale here. And as you exhale, just take a nice morning stroll right up to the front of your mat. Inhaling to a flat spine and exhaling as you surrender to your forward fold. Inhale as you peel yourself up off that mat. Circle your arms up overhead. Look at that sky. And come to heart center. Pause for just one breath before we do the other side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift up, look at that gorgeous sky, palms touch. Exhale, surrender to your forward fold. Just take a quick breath here, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, walk it back to plank. Take a second to get comfy. You can lower your knees as you like. If you chaturanga down into your cobra or your Sphinx pose, and take a breath. Nice and gently come up to all fours, tuck your toes, come into your downward dog, and take a breath here. Inhale that left leg up now into your down dog split. Exhale, bring it through. Pivot that back foot. Lift yourself up into that beautiful warrior two just for a moment. Inhale right up to your peaceful warrior. And exhale into your side angle. Hold for a breath. Inhale here. Up into your peaceful warrior. Extend that front leg. Grab your block if you need it. And come into your triangle pose. Hold and breathe. Your next exhale takes you down into that low lunge. Bring that left knee down, right arm, right leg, big sweep. And stretch into gate, elongate. Feel that gorgeous stretch for your spine and rib cage. Bring it back down to all fours. Tuck those toes up into your downward facing dog and walk yourself forward. Inhale to a flat spine. Exhale, surrender. Inhale, flow all the way up. And that's our try again vinyasa flow. We'll do that one more time, a little more quickly, before taking it down to the floor. Inhale, so curl your arms up overhead. Exhale, surrender it down. Inhale to a flat spine. Exhale, take it back to plank. Bring your knees down as you like. Chaturanga. Into your cobra for an inhale. Exhale yourself back to all fours. Tuck your toes. And come into that downward dog and pause and take a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring that right leg up, down dog split. Exhale, pull it through, pivot that back foot. Inhale, up into a beautiful warrior two. Right away, exhale into a peaceful warrior. And taking it over into your side angle pose, hold for a breath. Inhale up, peaceful warrior, extend. Exhale into your triangle. Grab that block if it helps you. And breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale again at the top. Exhale down to that low lunge. Let that back knee drop. Left arm and leg sweep into gate. Take a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale as you elongate one more time. Exhale back to all fours. Tuck your toes. Come up into that down dog and walk it forward. Surrender to your forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees to protect as you come up. Let your hands touch, flowing right to the other side. Exhale, surrendering to that forward fold. Inhale to a flat spine. Exhale, walk yourself back. Chaturanga any way you like. Into your cobra. Bring it down as you push back to all fours and tuck your toes. Lift up to that beautiful downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, that left leg comes up now. Exhale, bring it through. Inhale to a gorgeous warrior two. Exhale to peaceful warrior. Inhale as you come over to your side angle. Hold and take a breath. Inhale as you come up, extend, peaceful warrior. Exhale, flow right into your triangle. And breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale your way down to a low lunge. Drop that back knee, listen up yogi, sweep into that gate. Hold for a breath. And from here we're going to flow right into a Janushirasana and come into our floor work. So give me one more breath. And then just bring yourself around to sit. Just like that. Take that front leg, tuck it against that other leg. Turn so you're looking towards that foot. Lift up nice and tall. And take it forward into Janushirasana. Now if you have a strap, yogi, this is a beautiful place to grab it. I'll demonstrate this way. You can pull forward and keep a straight spine at first. Find that edge of resistance and surrender into it with some flexion. And give me 5 nice deep breaths here as we begin to tap into our softer side. So what does it mean to try again? This is going to get a little weird, this conversation, but I was reading an article on quantum physics. Not that I understand it, I'm brain damaged, but and then I was meditating, and one of the things in the article was equated time to friction. And I was like, well, that's an odd concept. I didn't really understand it at first, and as I was sitting in meditation, then I was like, it kind of came to me like, of course time is friction. And that's why the galaxies are spirals and the planets are round and everything's really eternal. It never ends. But time is just the friction that changes things. It's like the potter's hands molding the clay. Let's bring this up. We're going to come forward into a little Baddha Konasana. So bring your feet together. Hands hold those feet. Sit nice and tall. And then you can press your elbows into your knees or bring them down right in front as you surrender to your cobbler's pose for 5 nice breaths. And it had me thinking about a lot of things that I've been trying to accomplish in life and through this journey. And I've talked before about how it's all for the greater good. And it's funny, I kind of started my new life journey when I got a writing contract. Was sick in America. I was working multiple dead-end customer service jobs, 80, 90 hours a week, still unable to afford a home and health care both. And my miracle was I started to have success in my writing. So I decided to give back by writing a children's book for charity. You can find it on Amazon. It's called Welcome Home Po. It was actually inspired by my mom, who inspired me to write a children's book about this little feral cat. And I thought, of course, I'll give that to, I'll do that and I'll donate that to charity. Since I have no money to give, what can I give? Come on up, inhale, and exhale. We're going to take that to the other side. And grab that strap again. Start by lifting your spine nice and tall, please. Wrap that strap around. You can elongate the spine as you turn towards that leg, and then you surrender. But it was, a long journey, and there's still, the book sales haven't taken off the way I want, and that's my fault. I need to do more marketing. But even after that, even after a little bit of writing success and getting a contract, it was a long journey before I could even get here. It took me 3 years of freelancing before I was finally earning enough that I could quit my other 2 customer service jobs and devote my life to this. And then my partner and I were like, well, what can we do that is a healing and nurturing thing? And this is it. Since I've taught yoga for years and years and years, it all kind of fell together. And, we're hoping that this project is successful in its own right and brings lots and lots of people the healing love of yoga. And we also hope future it will help to find other people who suffered with housing insecurity and due to the high price of healthcare in America, get some housing. So it's all an interesting journey, and a lot of times, I'll be honest, I get impatient. Sit up tall and come around, sitting nice and tall on your mat for 1 second. We're going to roll it down here. So go ahead and just gently begin rolling it down to the mat. Bring your knees into your chest. Give them a squeeze. Give your lower back a little rock. And then extend that left leg out. Right knee into your chest. And just go ahead and cross it over your body. And give yourself a little twist to release that low back. But yeah, I got very impatient. It's like, oh my goodness. Even after a little bit of success in my writing, it still took years to even be able to quit my 2 other jobs so I could do this. And I don't know if this project will be successful or not yet either. So many unknowns and so much time. But when I started to think about time as friction, it all fell into place. Because here's the thing, guys. Let's roll this back to center. Bring your knees into your chest. Give that lower back a little more love. And then extend that right leg. Left knee bends. Take it over. Extend the other arm. Within that time, even though I might not have noticed it, there were a million other little tiny lessons I was learning along the way. Far too many to fit into a yoga video. And it's the same with every one of us. So wherever you are on your yoga journey, on your weight loss journey, on your career journey, just keep trying and let time be time. And if you keep trying, I firmly believe this, if you keep trying and your intentions are pure and they're good, it will all come together. You might just have little lessons that you need to learn, like I did along the way. Trust in the process. Keep doing your healing work, and you will get there, yogi. Let's bring it back. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little more love on that lower back. And then squeeze yourself into a tight little ball like the universe getting ready for the Big Bang. And expand as you relax into your Shavasana and prepare for a closing meditation. Thank you so much, beautiful yogi, for sharing your practice with Only in Sedona Yoga. Please subscribe and hit that bell to get notifications of our new workouts coming every single week. And stay tuned for our closing guided meditation. Namaste. Okay, beautiful yogi. Take a few moments now to get comfortable in your Shavasana pose. And focus your awareness only on your breath. Observe your inhalations and exhalations. Notice how they get deeper, how your belly rises with each breath, how you can feel the oxygen flowing to each cell of your body, filling it with love and light. Let's begin our meditation with appreciation and gratitude for the work you just did. Take a few moments to perform a body scan now. And as you do, feel the love, light, and heat that you generated in your yoga practice, flooding into each and every part of your body. Starting with your toes, feel them tingle as you draw your awareness to that region and shower them with love. Work your way up your lower legs, to your thighs, to your belly, your torso, your back, your arms. Breathe love, light, and relaxation into every part of your body. You tried hard today, and you accomplished much healing. Take a few breaths here, and let yourself absorb the benefits of what you have accomplished. While you're generating this feeling of metta, this feeling of loving kindness and appreciation, as your body absorbs all the goodness from trying so hard in your practice today, call to mind a goal that you have. Take this positive energy that you feel, that you generated through your practice, that you concentrate now in your heart and feel through your whole body, and dedicate it to the process of accomplishing your goal. Feel the love, feel the metta, feel the inherent worthiness of your task, and carry this joy into every step. Take joy in the process and take joy in simply doing. Feel yourself having this joy in the process as you visualize yourself taking all the steps you need to accomplish your goals, your dreams. Please remember that time is only friction. It's the stuff that makes the galaxies spiral, that makes the planets and the stars form round shape. It is the potter's hand of the universe, molding a solid clay and teaching us all infinite lessons along our journey. So yogi, whatever your goal is, do not despair that you have not reached it yet. Take these next few moments to feel the love and the joy inherent in the journey itself. Feel secure in the arms of the universe. Know that what you reach for will be yours eventually. Trust in the process and fall in love with the process of becoming. Know that in trying, you have already succeeded. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with us today. The light in me sees and salutes the same divine light in you. Namaste.